Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Zaria, there lived a hard-working young farmer named Ali. He was known for his kindness and his ability to grow the juiciest oranges in the land. One sunny morning, as he carried his basket of fruits to the market, he saw the most beautiful girl he had ever laid eyes on, Amina, the daughter of the royal chef. She had a smile that could light up the darkest night, and from that moment, Ali knew he was in love. Amina, however, lived inside the Grand Prince Palace, where she helped her father prepare delicious meals for the royal family. The palace was a place of luxury, filled with gold, silk, and the finest foods, but Amina often sneaked out to the market just to see Ali. Their secret meetings under the big baobab tree became the talk of the village, but not everyone was happy about their love. Prince Tunda, the king's youngest son, had also noticed Amina's beauty and wanted her for himself. He was spoiled, lazy, and used to getting whatever he wanted. When he heard about Ali and Amina's love, he became furious. "How dare a lowly farmer steal the girl I want?" he grumbled, stroking his pet monkey's head. He immediately ordered his guards to arrest Ali and throw him in the dungeon. But Amina was clever. She overheard the prince's plan and rushed to warn Ali. "You must hide," she whispered urgently. "Prince Tunda will stop at nothing to keep us apart." Ali, though brave, knew he couldn't fight the prince alone. He decided to seek help from his best friend, Bello the blacksmith, who was as strong as an elephant and just as loyal. Bello listened to Ali's problem and grinned. "Don't worry, my friend. I have an idea." That night, Bello sneaked into the palace disguised as a royal guard, while Ali hid in a cart of hay being delivered to the kitchen. Inside the palace, they met Amina, who had a plan of her own. "If we can prove to the king that Prince Tunda is selfish and unfit to rule, he will have no power over us." Meanwhile, in the royal courtyard, Princess Adesua, the king's wise and kind daughter, had been watching everything. She disliked her brother's cruel ways and decided to help the young lovers. She called for a grand feast, inviting all the villagers, including Ali in disguise. At the feast, she announced a contest. Whoever could answer her riddle would win a bag of gold. The riddle was, "What is more valuable than gold but cannot be bought?" Prince Tunda, thinking himself clever, shouted, "Power." But he was wrong. The villagers guessed jewels, land, and even the king's crown, but none were correct. Then Ali, stepping forward, said softly, "Love." The crowd cheered, and Princess Adesua smiled. "Correct." The king, impressed by Ali's wisdom, asked him to step forward. But Prince Tunda, red with anger, screamed, "This man is a fraud. Arrest him." Just then, Bello pushed forward, revealing the prince's plot to harm Ali. The king, furious at his son's deceit, banished him from the palace for a month. With Prince Tunda gone, the king allowed Ali and Amina to marry in the grand palace courtyard. The wedding was the most joyful event Zaria had ever seen. Dancers twirled, drummers played, and even the royal parrot squawked blessings. Ali and Amina lived happily, and Ali's oranges became the favorite fruit of the kingdom. But the story doesn't end there. One day, a mysterious traveler arrived in Zaria, claiming to be a long-lost prince from a distant land. He had a map leading to a hidden treasure, but he needed help to find it. Ali, always adventurous, agreed to join him. Amina, worried but trusting, kissed him goodbye. Their journey took them through thick forests, across roaring rivers, and into caves where bats hung like ripe fruits. Along the way, they met a mischievous monkey who stole their food, a wise old tortoise who gave them clues, and a group of singing birds who guided them. Finally, they reached the treasure, a chest filled with ancient books of wisdom, not gold. Disappointed, the traveler grumbled, "Books? What use are these?" But Ali, remembering the riddle, smiled. "Knowledge is more valuable than gold." The traveler, realizing his greed, apologized and left. Ali returned home, where Amina welcomed him with open arms. The books were placed in the palace library, making Zaria even wiser. Years later, Ali and Amina's children played in the same baobab tree where their love story began. The kingdom prospered, Prince Tunda learned humility, and the talking parrot still told the tale of the farmer who married the chef's daughter. And so, love, wisdom, and laughter ruled in Zaria forever.